Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Within the Pursuit of Darkness. I changed the gamma setting to high, and I can see way more clearly than I could before. So I have a key. I don't know if this key is supposed to be able to... Also, what am I supposed to be looking at here? Oh, we can move further this way. A large library containing books whose subject matter ranges from magic and occult to geography and history. The majority of them are very old and difficult to obtain. Oh, I think that was just the... These notes describe the recordings that Mr. Field made. Okay. In my teenage years, it was my only joy to examine and roam through places where rumors had been spread. Human lifestyles was not for me. I always searched for the ways of the inhuman. Sorry, I should probably... Okay, that's literally... I always searched for ways of the inhuman. I visited old cemeteries full of dread, old ruined buildings, and spent most of my time in these places, which were suffused with the black veil of myths and rumors. One day I brought a sound recorder and started to record the environmental sounds of these desolate places where I'd been spending my time alone. Fairly soon I had a large collection of recordings. Some nights when I couldn't sleep, I used to put my headphones on and listen to those sounds which seemingly did not belong to this world. When carefully heeded, the sounds almost materialized to be touched. Genius loci could be heard. When my secret treasure trove was discovered by my family because Jonathan blabbed about it, all my recordings were destroyed. They forced me to go to a psychologist for 1 year. I can still remember how Jonathan used to call me ghoul around that time. Anyway, against all odds, I never abandoned this. I think I can say passion. Men never abandon the things that are bound up in their hearts. Even if they are suppressed, they never forget. When I was just 22 years old, Jonathan and I became solely responsible for my father's company. I had no time whatsoever for anything else but work. I was so happy when I took over the company from my father. I'll never forget that period of my life. Today, I brought myself a new tape recorder. As I said earlier, I would never abandon my passion. I can now pursue my interests in a serious and mature way without the recklessness of youth. Cassette number 1. Recording number 1, number 2. Old and now unused Moorland Cemetery, Branxton. Branxton is a small town which was established 18 miles northwest of the city center of Wilsmith. The farms, which are situated whilst going to the north, are as old as the town itself. There are stories which have been told for a long time about a tomb in an old and now unused cemetery called Moorland Cemetery that is situated right in that old part of Branxton. It is said that some nights strange noises and indescribable, disgusting smells come from within that tomb. Some people who use the rough pathway which passes 150 meters west of the Moorland Cemetery relate that they saw some tortureless, twisted silhouettes and heard some howling, screaming, and squeaking sounds that they couldn't identify. I started my recordings here at about 2:48 a.m. It was so dark and overcast that it was almost impossible to see the surroundings. I used a small flashlight, but I had to be very cautious because of rumors about some grave robbers who plundered the old graves by spreading all the bones around in a disgusting, inhuman manner. The metallic half-open door of the notorious tomb had some figures in half-relief similar to Rodin's The Gates of Hell. It was rusted and had started to crumble away. The effect of the passing years. The spacious interior smelled really awful. The cover of the stone stone tomb was broken, and the interior was visible through an opening. The floor of the tomb had collapsed into a wide underground hole. I heard that during a strong earthquake 4 years ago, some parts of Brixton collapsed into underground holes or caves. I think the same earthquake was the reason for the collapse of that tomb. I recorded both the interior of the tomb and the buildings surrounding it. Record number 3. In a cave near the Northwood Forest. The whereabouts of this cave, which is located 3 miles away from the notorious Northwood Forest, is not widely known. It is connected to some other caves that form a complex underground network. It is rumored that a lot of people have become lost inside and never returned. Some people claim that they have seen fires inside and heard some sinister sounds coming from the depths of the cave at night. Number 4. By the dig in my cellar. Some sounds are coming from the well in my cellar. I don't know what lies beneath it or the reason for its construction. From the top of the well, I used a flashlight to examine the well, but it was too deep for me to see the bottom. The sounds coming from below make me think that there are some animals down there. I believe that it must connect to a tunnel that leads somewhere outside. In my bedroom. For some time I have been awoken by squeaking, trembling, and slight wind sounds whose source I can't identify. Several times, hardly suppressing my fear, I roamed the house but couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. It's said that in houses this old, these noises are common. I guess I just have to get used to it. Number 6 and number 7. In the well. I decided to examine the well because the workers I hired for restoration left the job half done due to some sounds they claimed to hear from within the well. The rusty ladder that I hadn't dared brave before was my only avenue. I bought a strong flashlight to inspect the interior. I decided to record some sounds down there, but I could only record some sounds in the room that the tunnel leads to. When I listened to the recording later on, I noticed some defects. There were some deep noises and rumblings on every recording. I think that the dirty and choking atmosphere of the well caused my recorder to malfunction. Number 8 to number 10. In Ivar's place. I had an opportunity to make some recordings in the Worm-eaten place, which Ivar and some other friends of his are using as a meeting place. When I told Ivar that I wanted to make some recordings, he preempted me with a strange, disturbing smile on his face by saying that he was sure that I would succeed in making great recordings. That building, which seemed so strangely strong while showing the signs of rottenness all over, made me feel very uneasy. Christopher T. Dredden, one of the 3 men in that meeting apart from Ivar and me, told me that this place was built by an unknown witch. I couldn't be sure as to whether he was being serious due to the sardonic smile perpetually on his wizened, thin, and long, pale face whilst he spoke to me. It's a kind of find weird, like, I can't underline any of these names. Someone named Christopher T. Dredden was also with Mr. Field and Ivar during the meeting. Oh, no, wait. It does. What about... How come Ivar doesn't matter? No? Just that? Okay. The The showcase is empty. I wonder what strange things were displayed here. Okay, combination lock. What kind of number would a forgetful person like Mr. Field use as a password? Okay. Now we're discovering more new things. So, hold on. Okay. So that is just his house key. Okay. Seems like there's nothing more I can explore here. So let's go see the house again, but this time, because I can actually see, it's impossible before. Don't know why I'm zooming in on this. Probably have to come in later. We don't have any matches on us, no. Oh, this was the washroom, right? So literally nothing here. Okay. Now let's go see what this is, since it was so dark. Okay, that's the door we came out of. Sounds. Wonderful. Okay, so there's literally nothing here I can investigate. Like, yeah, there's nothing. Let's go back downstairs. Really love the fact that I can actually see. It's wonderful. This key doesn't seem to fit. Wonderful. What's here again? Ah, cellar. Okay. It's locked. Yes, thank you. I'm aware. Need to try something else. It talks about the electrical panel, but... Okay, so we literally... Oh no, that's just to go in there. Okay. That was the locked section of the place. Here, he just talks about how it's messy. Wonderful. Exactly what we need. And... Oh wait, I missed this. A number of pots, they contain some substance that smells like rue and harmel. Harmel smell. What's a harmel? Harmel? Harmel is a plant that has ethogenic properties. It is used in some regions of the world as an air and mind purifier. Okay. That doesn't ring a bell. Well, I tried. Okay. Oh. A stained piece of fabric. There's some kind of slime substance on it. You wanna, I don't know, take a sample? Anything? Anything? Okay. Sorry, I'm like desperately trying to find where things may be leading or going, but I don't think. I mean, there's that case. Open. This way. This is the place that... Yeah. The door is not locked, but there's something behind that's blocking it. Okay. Go one more. Now this door, if I'm correct, is locked. I'm going to assume this is just a regular old house key. Yeah. So it's just the key to the house. I just need to double check. It's... I just went to Howard's mind. Locked case. Birthday? I don't think so. There is a locked case in Mr. Field's library. I wonder what a forgetful person like Mr. Field uses as password. So it's straight up right now saying that it's not his birthday. Wait, the calendar. Can the calendar? In his office. Because there's some dates that were marked and stuff. Okay. Let's try to look at this calendar here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. But some of these aren't... Problem is, some of these aren't single-digit numbers. I still don't get what the hell this is supposed to be. What am I zooming in on? What am I looking at? It's a mirror? Yeah, so either there's more stuff that I need to be like underlining in those manuscripts. Just because I chose senior detective, it's going to be something of a hassle. Okay. Where's the thing I read about him obtaining the company? One to his brother Jonathan. It was in here, wasn't it? Ah, it was here. It was this. No. When I was just 22 years old, Jonathan and I became solely responsible for my father. I'll never forget that period of my life. It was just 22. When this was date of birth, I know in the office it said the date of birth there. I don't know if we're going to go that far with the... But let's try. Let's head on out, go back to the office, get his date of birth from the manuscript. Not the manuscript, the... $1972. Sorry, 1972. 1976. Let's see if there's anything else I can underline here. He was suffocated to death. Okay, nothing of import. What the hell? I guess we're done if it won't let me even... He was suffocated to death. Yes, thank you. I hereby certify that I intended deceased from blah blah blah. He was killed on October 21st. Usual residence, date of burial, birth number. Sorry, I don't understand why it's like Clarkfield, the victim of my case. Okay. Seriously? Place of death. I can't underline that? You think that would be, like, important. His actual site of death. It's funny that we're not actually going there, but at this point, since if it is, like, out in nature, it's like... Wait, you can't really stop a wild animal with police tape. Okay, let's go back to the residence. I'm going to underline that 22. And, Come on. Move forward, sir. Okay. Mr. Field's life changed when he took over the father's company at the age of 22. Important event. I just wanted to be sure. Wait, what? These notes describe the recordings that Mr. Field made. I wonder where they are. Okay. Okay. No subscribe. Okay. Okay. So, I got the... Let's go to the Thinky Thought Brain. Important event. With his date of birth. I can't think of anything. Okay, how about the locked case? Can't think of anything. Am I using this properly? Maybe it's just the important event. Okay, so locked case plus the important event. He was 22 when Mrs. Field greatly affected his life. Oh, this is killing me. I guess I'm not using this correctly. Will it let me open it without... Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay. So, let's look at the thing. So his date of birth is 1976, and he was 22. Nope. 1976, 22. So that is 1998. Actually. Oh, no, wait. I unlocked it. Yeah. So he used the year of the company takeover as the password. Open and shut case. Not quite. Okay. Ah, the tape recorders. These are Mr. Field's notes. More notes. There are many cassettes here. It would take hours to listen to all of them. Maybe there's a way to make my task easier. A sound recorder. I can use it to listen to these cassettes. Okay. Well, first things first, we have new notes. I'm assuming these are the new ones. Excuse me. Okay. Ugh, do I even have time to read them? I have like 9 minutes left. Okay, oh yeah, this is a long one. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for some other time. In the meantime... there we go. Okay, so... I guess it doesn't really... We don't have to, like, combine anything. So... That didn't ring a bell. So maybe if I go to the back and underline this. Nope. Okay. I wonder if I should just end the set here, just because I can't read the notes. It's going to take too long, more than the time I have. Sorry, I'm just curious if everything just scrolled. Okay, let me make everything come back. Back, please. Okay. No, that's not what I meant to do. There's nothing to think about. In his recording notes, Mr. Field says he went to a meeting at Ivar's place. Do I have to, like... This doesn't make sense. Huh. Oh, interesting. So is it like... Oh no, sorry, I'm doing this wrong. Do we... drag this here, click this to combine? There are many cassettes in the There are many cassettes and tapes in the suitcase library. I guess that's not how that works. Okay, yeah. I'm going to end it here. We'll maybe try to figure out next time. So thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!